DB Mixture presents Trip to Mexico. Here, early morning, we have reached to Mexico Ensenada, and we're going to be touring you guys around Ensenada for the whole entire day. We are currently located on the border of US and Mexico. Therefore, this is not the exact Mexico City and not the actual Mexico town. It's close by, and we have reached here early morning, and now we have had our breakfast, and now we are heading out to the bus trip, which is going to take a shuttle that's going to tour us around the Mexico places and is going to drop us in the main city, and we have a couple of hours to tour ourselves around the market and have some traditional food. Ensenada is really close by to LA. It's about 3.5 hour ride from LA to Ensenada by road, and by flight it's going to be even quicker. So it's close by and convenient for people living and residents of LA. The shuttle bus dropped us at the main city counter, and from there onwards we were just taking ourselves into the Mexican culture, visiting a lot of traditional Mexican shops which were selling traditional goods and services. So we were really interested into all of those materials being supplied to us as a first timer and stepping ourselves into the Mexican land. There were so many shops with different varieties of materials being sold. It was amazing to see such a variety of goods being sold, and there were a lot of restaurants, pubs and restaurants for we as tourists to visit and have the traditional food. And especially I would prefer you guys to have tacos, and that's what you come to Mexico for.
Guys, what can I do for you? Hola, hola, hola.
After visiting Ensenada for a while, we got hungry and wanted to taste some of the traditional Mexican food. So we entered into one of those restaurants as El Carato, which is the name of the restaurant. We entered and it was filled with money of dollars. So the enthusiasm of the amount being spent of hard work in creating such type of restaurants was just amazing. The architecture and the inside was completely filled with money, and the theme was black and white and dollars. So just the theme of the restaurant attracted us to visit and actually have a drink. Do feel yourself to be enjoying such a weather and also have a nice ride through the town. And then later on we're going to be taking a buggy of a cart which is going to be touring us around the whole bay of Ensenada. This is the buggy we are going to be visiting, and we're going to be taking a tour of for the couple of 30 minutes. Our cruise is located on the bay where these buggies are located. You can rent these for 30 minutes and they'll take you a tour around the place. And we went to a beach, and then he brought us back to the city where we continued a journey of the streetway and have some traditional fruits which they provided.
This is mango corn chili, which is mango with chili powder and lemon on it. Pretty sour.
The fruits were really sour, and that made it time for us to head back to our cruise as our departure time was admitted. So we had to leave and reach back to our cruise. After a small immigration, we entered our cruise into our rooms. We just got changed, and now we're going to be heading to our next destination, which is going to be coming up in the next few clips. This was our pretty much day 3 which we did on our cruise, and this now the journey has ended in Mexico, and now we're going to be heading back to LA, and day 4 is going to be completely at sea till the whole day. It will take a couple of hours to reach, so by the time the next morning we wake up we're going to be in LA, and after LA we're going to be touring around LA for a couple of hours and the days we have remaining before we have to catch a flight back to Dubai. Overall, the journey was an amazing, spectacular journey. We had amazing, interesting videos, clips taken like this, time lapses and shots, which we enjoyed throughout the ride on the cruise. And the cruise was amazing, and the services provided. So we would also like to recommend you guys to join this cruise and have an amazing journey like that. and we're going to be heading out and leaving Mexico. And now we're going to be seeing you in the next couple of clips where we're going to be in LA. As soon as we reached LA, the next step which we took is to book an Uber and head to our hotel. For the remaining days in our US trip in LA, we're going to be staying in the Residence Inn of Marriott, and after this we're going to be touring around the city tour of LA. The hotel we stayed in let us book an apartment, and we could easily be upgraded to the villa townhouse apartment where we got a 2-floor room with 2 BHK kind of, and with a kitchen and with 2-3 washrooms. We had an amazing living room where we had a spacious amount of space for keeping our luggage and get some entirely soft comfy beds that allowed us to get some nice rest before we head out and enjoy our couple of last moments in US. So here's a short tour of how our room looked like. This is the upper room. We had a washroom and a nice cozy bed with a TV in front facing of it, and at the bottom also we had the kitchen and 1 bedroom as well. It was a nice view on top and was really comfy. Felt like a bunk bed, but it was in a hotel. After resting in our room for a while, we head back outside to do a short city tour of LA in the remaining time, and hope you guys enjoyed our trip in the cruise. And now we're going to be taking a couple of hours spending in the city of LA. We had to quickly head out and head back in because we didn't have much time before our flight time was ready. So we quickly headed out and spent one day in LA touring around the city. And we have already been to LA, so it was not that much of a new coming for us. And then after that, the next very day in the morning, we had a flight. So we headed to the airport, LAX International Airport, and from there we pick up a flight and head back to UAE. So thank you guys for watching our video, and we do hope you guys are enjoying such kind of videos that allows to give you more information. So for that, just keep on liking and subscribing our video, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.